Okay, and we're back. I didn't know that there were options. Okay, we need to find the letters. We need to go to the antique shop first. Uh-oh. I'm glad I stopped this when I did. Oh, lovely. We're reliving him drowning.
Alex, okay, are you back to normal?
I just saw it was like a premonition.
Oh, that was
and
Ren
I know
drowning.
that sounds whatever, but this must be what it's like when people say they do that, because I kind of just saw Ren drowning.
Okay, just take it easy for a second. You went all red-eyed, like when we get possessed.
I did?
You stopped walking and started mumbling, and then your eyes lit up like little road flares. It only lasted like a minute, but we should hurry up and do this before the door on you opens any wider then.
But the thing with Ren, it was so real. It was like I was there with him. Maybe we should go back.
But I'm sure he's fine, so let's finish what we started.
He's not going anywhere near the water.
I didn't know Maggie grew up in Maine.
There's a similar statue of a soldier in Maine where I grew up. My memory of it is, I think, part of the reason why I said yes when the Army recruited me out of college, despite my family's protestations. Anna, my closest friend from childhood, was of course thrilled at the possibility of my escape. I anonymously started the petition of 1975 to have this one made, after the daughter of canola crewman Francis Salter asked. I don't know why. A marker, maybe for the hope I once had to help people. I know that we are going off the beaten path, but we're not going directly to our objective, but I really think that we need to pursue these. I'm looking for the blue.
Oscar, Lima, Oscar,
Wait.
Romeo, Echo, Delta, Field.
Okay, that's Epiphany.
At the top of the hill, in the Charlie, Oscar, Lima, Oscar, Romeo, Echo, Delta, Field.
Colored fields.
At the top of the hill, in the Charlie, Oscar, Lima,
Oh, right.
Oscar,
She's...
Romeo, Echo, Delta.
This data command annex, as it had been dubbed,
I guess I can't open this yet. Wait. There's nothing in here. But yeah. Ooh.
That woman, Marianne Bozick, helped her transcribe the ghost's transmissions.
Forever engraved on the command annex memorial plaque was a kind of humble woman who helped me decode the ghost's unusual message. I don't think she ever really believed my hypothesis that they were relays from the sunken submarine, even though she corresponded with, as she put it, a man named Calvin, an electrician who died on the Canoa, sorry. I pieced together the truth, the cover-up, and my own tragic mistakes that killed him and his mates over months of careful deciphering. Oh, shit. She's responsible for it being destroyed, so maybe it wasn't actually sunk? That's creepy. But we need to get all the notes. We need to get all the notes. So in the colored fields, in the antique shop, there was the one about turning on the light. That's the one that we just found. Okay. So, okay. There it is.
Oh my god, the Kanaloa was destroyed by friendly fire? We've been lied to
Yep.
all this time.
Yep. The USS Walter Roy, a destroyer escort, sunk the USS Kanaloa with friendly fire on October 25th, 1943. It had held a developmental nuclear reactor in its belly and had been sent out weeks earlier at a test of its capabilities. As a test. Relatively few even knew of its existence, which tripled the base's confusion when the submarine's communications had been cut. No one outside of a handful of us would ever know the truth. I would discover later that a weapons technician of the Walter Roy had been at Francis Salter's wedding. Salter was an engineer on the Kanaloa. I don't know why, but it's strange to me. Alright. So we got the antique shop. We need to do the colored fields. We need to go hit up basically all the beacons that exist. I also want to investigate this car. Can't investigate the car. Can't even investigate that. Okay. I'm just trying to cover all my bases here. Because we need all the information that we can. I believe that she did in fact know what was going on. And we're slowly going to build up. I think these are going to lead us on a little bit of a wild goose chase. A little bit of a wild goose chase. Like, we're going to have to go from one to the next to the next to the next. But I don't... Okay, wild goose chase is a bad choice. Because wild goose chase implies that you're not going to succeed. Nope, okay. I wasn't sure if I could go down. Okay. I'm thinking about going back down to the beach, just to see if anything's there. Because I think we should check it out. Because I don't think we're actually going to go back down there at any point. I also wonder if the notes don't appear until you see them. Like, until you get the clue. But I still want to go check out the beach. Because maybe the letters are now just all there. Even if you don't realize. I feel like the game has to know that you listen to it because it's playing the audio file, right? I really don't need the mouse. Oh no. I hate it when that messes up. Because we would have picked up those letters earlier, but there could have just been a flag that was just like, hey, you've looked at it. We can also take the shortcut up through the house to get back faster, I think.
Oh, Maggie says she hopes the notes are found by the correct person. Well, I guess that'll have to be us.
To whoever is finding these notes, understand my hope is that by enshrouding this intelligence in such an obtuse manner, its detection will discourage most innocent seekers, thereby allowing it to befall the correct person and not the easily distracted military mind, nor the typically bewildered excursionist. Do not blame the submarine's crew. I didn't believe its passengers like Henry Griffin can even understand what has truly happened to them. And you do not have to forgive me for my myriad failures. But please remember the name Anna Shea. Know that she did not deserve her fate. Okay, so we found a letter that... I don't know why that's still there. Okay, it's gone. Okay, will it come back? Yes, it will. Can I interact with it this time? No. Okay, so I think that's a bug. Because I picked it up, right? Yeah, I picked it up. Pretty sure this is what leads to... I'm surprised the gate's open. Yeah. That's going to bring us up where we tried to get to before. I realize that I don't need this my mouse at all for this game. I mean, I'm going to use it to gesture. But... yeah, okay. This is just going to save us a little bit of time going this way, because doing the beach is very long and convoluted. Sorry, sending a text again because of course, I have to respond to text. I like being timely. All right. Nothing. So at the top of Epiphany Fields. Actually, no, it didn't. It said the colored fields. I'm gonna guess there's one at the graves. Just like I guess there's one at the beach.
You know what time it is?
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in
Tango,
that situation?
Romeo, Echo, Echo. Now
Never
call
leave
something
pizza on
else.
the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
A fallen
You think this
Tango,
tuning into the tear
Romeo,
thing's gonna work?
Echo, Echo.
Like,
Now call
really?
something else.
Fallen tree, now called something else.
Yes.
A fallen
Undoubtedly.
Tango,
Without
Romeo.
doubt. Absolutely. It's gonna work.
Well, I'm glad you're confident, because I just have this feeling like these ghosts aren't really concerned. I just feel like they're pretty confident. Like they know by sunrise they're all going to be shopping for school supplies.
Jonas, they should be concerned. They should be scared. And that's on them if they're not.
All right, good to hear.
I think this stuff is getting pulled in from like their time or something. This is so weird.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good omen. I think we're running out of runway here.
We could jump, but I don't want to.
A fallen tank.
I really should have checked at the beach. It says fallen tree, now called something else. A bridge. Bridge, bridge, bridge. A fallen tree, now called a bridge. Or no, a bench.
I guess Maggie was the one who had this place turned into a park.
After the fort closed, I used the considerable resources from my father's endowment to buy up most of the land, or influence government officials to declare that which I could not buy protected. I have not been entirely successful and have watched in horror as a small tourist industry has precariously sprung up upon this cursed island. I know I should have said cursed, but cursed. I love the way you say cursed as cursed. Even the family of one of the sailors who died, Calvin Gilbert, set up a restaurant to cater to inquisitive out-of-towners. I can promise this, though. The museum will never happen, and the beach caves will be boarded up. Sorry, informing the people that I will be here soon. Okay, so it seems as though everything was where the radio sign showed up, right? Oh, and now the radio signal's gone because I picked it up. 102.
When he was stationed at Fort Milner, Colonel Tim Russell would frequently wander the woods west of his barracks and sketch the wildlife he'd encounter on his walks. After the fort closed in 1974, he led a petition to make the land federally protected, and in 1988, he succeeded. Now, Edwards Forest is an internationally recognized wildlife refuge and bird sanctuary, home to 120 bird species, most notably the white-tailed towhee, a large sparrow indigenous to only this island. The roosting tree that stands before you is a 400-year-old red alder, famous since its discovery in 1655, when Franciscan friars noted that its unusually twisted trunk is bent true north. When he was stationed at Fort
Weird. Oh, this is the other way into Bridge Stand. Okay. I think each area has a note, probably.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
People lose their names and give them to Golf, Romeo, Alpha,
Graves.
Victor, Echo, Cena.
Yep, Grave. Look, man, I'm not saying that I've played too many of these games, but I've played too many of these games. And by these games, I mean games that have hidden things. The Graveyard was just an obvious choice. Now, to be fair, that's not a knock on the game.
She thinks that the ghosts were pushed out of our reality and maybe aren't actually dead?
My belief, bolstered by Anna's and my research conducted largely at the Catbird Station where interruptions were rare, is that men and women of the USS Kanaloa were separated from our dimensional existence by the implosion of the submarine's nuclear reactor. I identified one passenger, Henry, by his call sign, and his confused diction and reliance on game logic says to me that their emotional states, if not mental states, have been reduced to that of children, a thought I cling to when I envision Anna's demise. There's a bunch of kids trying to survive, is what I'm getting. Also, I need to figure out where the colored fields hint was. Guess I don't remember. I just remember writing it down. And now the hint is gone. I still want to know. I still want to go up. Even if there's nothing up here.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
God, we're in another loop-de-loo. They always come at the most appropriate times, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also... hope that.
I'm gonna keep trying. Question is, why now? Oh,
Ren,
Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
what happened. What's wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died. I couldn't.
No, come on. Clarissa was dead too, but like bunny ears dead, not dead, because apparently killing yourself doesn't actually do anything here.
Alex.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nona. I didn't mean anything.
What happened?
He drowned. He took a fall. I don't know. He just
Disappeared.
stopped.
I mean, does it really matter what happened? Either way, done is done. And
Ren, whatever you want to call it, I know you're doing it. Just fix it.
it's not us doing it, dear. We weren't lying. The time loops, as you've taken to calling them, which we do find so adorable, are of your own making.
Yeah, sure. Just like you infesting us like lice isn't your fault either.
That we have and will own up to, but the other stuff, that we're afraid is on you. Alex, we know you're in charge and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does. So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really. And you should take it.
A proposition? Like what?
It's already over for Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go quietly, without fuss. You won't slaughter the rest of your friends, like young Reginald here. We leave the rest of you cattle alone.
I don't get it. Why do you even need my permission if you have her already?
Don't misunderstand. We don't need anything from you except what we can willingly take. We're merely offering you an arrangement that would leave both parties satisfied. Well, somewhat satisfied.
Forget it. No deal.
No.
Everyone is coming home with me.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
Fine. Shoot. How do you know?
We know because we can be Jonas for this long, and his soul's as quiet as an empty church.
Just never say we didn't provide you all the rules.
Gotta fix the loop. This is our doing, though. Or my doing, more specifically.
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. One minute he was there, and then he was just...
It's okay, Nona. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
I know it's not
it's
your
outside
fault.
of her
course
control.
It's not your fault.
I didn't know him that well, but I like what I'd gotten to know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's colossally stupid of me to talk about him like that with you here. He was more important.
No, not really. Ren would be flattered to hear you say anything about him, so if he can hear this at all, trust me, he's over the moon right now.
Sure. It's a tiny thing, but I hope he knew that I liked him. And I don't know if he did.
He hopes you did. I think that's enough.
Like I said, it's a tiny thing.
I guess I do need the mouse. I forgot I need the mouse for this.
The station's up at the top of the... God, that was... My mouth feels like I just ate a tree.
The ghosts, they tried to make like a deal with me for Clarissa's life. I didn't take it, of course, but I don't know. I just thought you should know.
God, that must mean they're getting desperate or something. If they had any like
my
power over
hope.
the situation, they wouldn't try to work out a compromise.
Yeah, that's mostly what I would do.
Anyone there?
What? Are they? Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the station speakers.
Are you guys at the station?
They're both alive.
Anybody?
That's all I care about.
Jonas?
God.
Jonas?
Yeah, no,
Punch
that's
Alex if you can hear
a
this.
bonus too.
Seriously, right in the throat.
Jonas, don't listen. We're all set here for the thing? The machinery speak and hug or whatever we're doing?
Yeah, let's do it. Time's a wasted. Like, actually wasted. Like, I feel my body wasting away.
No, it's okay if you're like dealing with stuff. We had to deal with stuff.
What stuff?
It has a radio lock.
Right.
When I almost
I keep
kind of
forgetting this
slipped
is
and fell off the
that.
bridge.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You
I
guys,
just have to
that-
tune it.
No, it was
It was psychotic to watch. Like, almost doesn't quite describe the terror that held my heart watching her come close.
It wasn't that.
You were perilously close to tumbling into the ocean from like 5,000 feet up.
It wasn't that high.
It was like, it was high. Believe me.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, just whatever. I'm fine.
She is fine. It's true.
Shut up.
Okay, just whenever you're ready, because I'm sure you're listening.
Yeah, just hit the button, the receiver thing, and we can do this stuff.
Stuff, exactly.
Okay, over.
Hello. We're here.
Oh, right, this is the station. I thought it was
Oh, hello.
further.
This is Edward Island's emergency. How may I help you? If you're being sat on by a very large burglar, just mash the dial with your fist, please. Otherwise, stay on the line, and we'll send a traffic custodian out to you directly.
I think
Look, the ghosts told me they wanted to make a sort of deal for Clarissa.
What?
I said no, of course, but I don't know. I just thought you guys should know before moving on.
All right, well, let's do the thing and get into the shelter and try and fix this fast.
I actually don't think
Alright, you gotta, put in the call to us, I guess?
And we'll answer by signal verified. Shelter TF1 open.
Nice.
I guess it worked.
Great. Okay, we'll meet you there.
Right. See you at the shelter.
Over and out.
close the time hole and save the day. I'm not convinced we're doing the right thing yet, though. We need to find all the notes. And I'm serious. We're going to go find all the notes. They're not going to be happy that we are spending time not joining them. But we need to go find all the notes. because they could hold the answer. They are giving me free reign, though. There we go. I was hoping. Oh, we've reached that time, though, that I need to be somewhere else. But we've gotten enough of the clues. We've only got the colored clue that I haven't followed yet.
I have an idea, Mr. Jordan.
Couldn't we have him reborn?
Oh no, come on, Jonas, don't turn freaky now.
Okay, I'm... Jesus Christ, I really hate that. But I think,
What is it, like, what does it feel like when that happens?
is you forget stuff, really. Like what you're supposed to be doing, or... I usually forget my dad's name to start. And then it snowballs into not remembering how to walk or talk, and then you pass out.
But you, like, see stuff, right? Like when I saw Michael on the beach.
Yeah,
and
I see stuff, but it's like, I don't know, they're like dreams. They just dissolve when I'm back. Look, it's scary, needless to say, when I, like, drown or whatever in my own body, and it's starting to feel like, just, like, how do I say this? Because
It's okay, Jonas. Just say what's on your brain.
I just want to say, I think it would have been cool, us living together for whatever, senior year. And I'm just glad I met you, that's all. I'm just glad we met.
I'm glad too, okay? So there, it's out in the open, we're both glad.
Okay, good. So, that's it. And now we can go back to the whole escaping and trying to live another day thing.
And we're gonna be fine, by the way. There's no... You don't have to put it like it would have been whatever to live together. We are gonna live together, and you're someday soon gonna eat all the peanut butter, and when I go make
It's
a
gonna be
sandwich,
up here.
I'm gonna be mad.
All right.
Wait, we were saying something about sandwiches before. Yep, I just saw it.
Oh, Maggie thought that the way the ghosts can talk to us and vice versa is waves.
And I frequently conducted tests at what was once the East Barracks here during the brutal winter of 51. Waves of any kind, radio, nuclear, electromagnetic, seem able to pass through all existences under certain circumstances, which explained our ability to get communiques sent from them. This might also justify the frequency of hearing one of the Kanaloa's electrician's call signs, Calvin Gilbert, come echoing through the relays. On April 4th, 1952, we would attempt to reverse the manifest breakdown and bring the soldiers back. I do like that the radio signal stops. Once you found the note. Where are we at in terms of the letters? 5 left. All right. Okay. The hints are definitely like single screen only. So we haven't found the one in Epiphany Fields. We haven't found the one in the military complex. Basically, we can look at this and go, we probably need to go to Hardin Tower. We found the one in Bridge Stand. We found the one in the campgrounds. We need to find the one in Relay Point. These 3, so I guess it's 1. No, we got the one on the beach. Don't think there was one there. Just need to pop onto the radio every now and again. All right, I do need to stop, unfortunately. I don't want to, but we need to. And I think now is a good time to do so. I don't know. I very much want to play this again, but this is a good episode length right here, which is how I figured the timing would go. And we can confirm.
A penny for a Whiskey, India, Cena, Hotel.
A penny for a wish, so it's the wishing well. Am I surprised? No. But that's okay. So yeah, this is where we'll stop. I don't know what happens if I just hit main menu or exit game from here. I imagine... I hope we don't have to play this all in one go. Oh wow, it just straight exited the whole game. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.